Do you really want to have a baby in 2025? I was at my job and I work with this older black guy. Cool dude. I mean, down to earth person, very humble, very respectful. And we were talking about child support. I don't know how we got on the subject, but we just started talking about child support. And he told me a story. He said, hey, brother, he said, when I was talking to my son's mother, I got her pregnant. And he said, you won't believe what happened to me. I said, what happened? He said, child support contacted him before the baby was born, wanted him to come to court to arrange payments. I said, repeat that again. He said, young brother, listen to me. I was messing with my son's mother. We fell out during her pregnancy. The courts she put me on child support. The courts contacted me for me to come to court so they can raise child support payments and then start enforcing it before the baby was born. So I'm gonna let that sink in for you a little bit. The child support people contacted him for him to come to court so they can arrange the payments so he can start paying child support for a child that was unborn. And they didn't even know if it was his child because he hasn't taken a paternity test. The child hasn't been born yet. And it made me really think, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit down, talk to my YouTube audience, and let them know about, hey, the consequences of you having a baby in 2025. It ain't like back in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the early 90s where it was Gucci. It ain't like that no more. It's real vicious and it's reality. Do I want it to be this way? Absolutely not. It should be a beautiful thing having a child and bearing a child. But when you start going through stuff like that, that will ruin your whole life. First of all, let's get into some facts. Once they put you on child support, and I really hope you're listening closely. Some of you that's looking at this video already know what the consequences is of being on child support. But if you don't know, let me explain it to you thoroughly. They will suspend your license, take your passport, levy your bank account. That means that they will put a hold on your checking account. I don't know if they do it on the savings, but they'll put a hold on your checking account and take all your funds, leave you broke and stranded. So he said they took the passport, they took your license, they put the levy on your bank account. If you hit the lottery, they will take your lottery earnings until you fulfill what you owe to the courts. They take your lottery winnings, and a few other more things they'll do. But when it comes to mine, I'll say it as I'm talking through the video. In 2025, do you really want to have a baby with a woman? My mom said something to me, and it was hard for me to register it at the time, and I didn't understand what she was talking about. I had to be about 30 when she told me. And she say, son, because I think I was going through something with a female or something, and I don't know what happened, but she say, son, it takes a minimum of 3 to 5 years for you to get to know somebody. I said, Mama, that long? She said, yeah, 3 to 5 years minimum. Man, was she right. Man, if you just give it a little time and just don't rush the process, don't get her pregnant, just give it a little time just to, I know it seemed like eternity, but 3 years, but just give it a little time and you can really see the true colors out of people. If you just give it a little time. And then you can make your decision if you want to move forward and have a baby and bear a child with this individual and go through the dramas with this individual. You know what I mean? So just give it a chance, give it some time, and then you'll see people's true colors. But she taught me a lesson, and I hope I can say it to y'all so you can understand it and it resonate in your mind and you start to grab the concept. It takes 3 to 5 years minimum to really get to know somebody, man and woman. It applies to both. And if you took the time to do that, things would be way better for you. Trust me, I know from experience. And some of y'all listening to this also know from experience too. And it hurt. It hurt bad, bro. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. It hurt bad. But if you have a baby nowadays, let's get into the meat of it. If you have a baby nowadays with the girl you did not vet and at least give it 3 to 5 years, she's liable to put you on child support, bro, when a baby's born. And she can do it at a snap of a finger. Like, the power that the woman has as far as putting you on child support is unbelievable, bro. If she puts you on child support, it's over for you. No people about to come take your license. No people going, oh, I forgot, garnish your paycheck. You're going to see on your paycheck stub, it's going to say child support, whatever state you in and how much they're taking out. From every angle and every aspect of life, they're going to enter your life and try to destroy it. They will destroy it. Some people don't recover from it. Just like when people get married and then they get divorced, 90%, 80% of them dudes don't come back from that. The woman took his house, the dog, and the kitty. Took the damn cat. I know it's kind of funny. I know it's kind of funny. But this is reality. Okay? This is reality, and this is how it's going down in 2025. She took the house, the dog, and the kitty. She took all your cars. She even took your clothes, your suits, and then gave them to the next dude she got involved with. Some cold stuff to go down. And do I want this to happen for people? No, I'm not saying that I want this to happen for people. I want people to live a prosperous, happy life. If you're with your wife or your significant other, man or female, I want you to be happy. You know what I mean? I don't want you going through no bullshit, BS, but you need to know what's going on in 2025. Okay? And you need to ask yourself one question. Do you really want to have a baby in 2025? Because nowadays, people's mindset is completely different, and how they get down and conduct themselves is completely different. Don't forget that. And it's hard to find somebody that's wholesome, man or woman. It goes for both of y'all. You know what I mean? It's hard to find somebody that's real wholesome and genuine. You know what I'm talking about. You live it day to day. I live it. You live it. But that was a cold story that I told you earlier when I first started the video. I'm talking to him, and he said, and he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, bruh, I got the girl pregnant. We fell out and had a disagreement. She put me on child support. They contacted him when I think she was 8 months pregnant. She was 8 months pregnant. And the people said, you need to come to court so we can arrange payments so you can start paying child support. And a paternity test wasn't even conducted yet. The baby wasn't even conceived. Ran off with the baby. The course, bro. If you have a baby in 2025, and you and that woman is not getting along, and y'all not on the same page, bro, I feel for you, because she has the power of push of a button to destroy, to try, and 9 times out of 10 she's going to succeed. Try to destroy your life, bro. Men don't have that button where you can push and just put a woman on child support. I mean, you do, but it don't really go down like that. Men ain't really tripping about putting no woman on no child support. If you're a real man, you're going to try to get your family in order and make the situation work. You laid down with her, you had a baby with her, you better make it work. Or at least give it the attempt and try. You got a kid, and the kid need to grow up seeing y'all together the right way. like every other nationality do it. I'm talking to black people. We ain't gonna get in depth with that, but you know what I mean about that. It needs to be a father and a mother in the household, and the child needs to see that. Every young black child needs to see that and have that opportunity if you can give that to them, provide that to them. But back to what I was saying. Oh man, I got another subject I want to talk about as far as having a baby. You gotta have the money to raise a child. Oh, I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but you know, and probably seen other people going through the struggle as far as raising kids. It takes a substantial amount of money to raise a child. And you got to have the time to raise a child because you got to go to work and all that. It's just a lot having a kid. So before you lay down with somebody and you want to conceive, you need to really think about certain things. Not just the topic, do you want to have it? Everything. It's not a joke. You want to live your life happy. You don't want to be stressed out living life. You don't be worrying about no dude or worried about no female that's not handling their business. So it takes 3 to 5 years to get to really know somebody. So you need to take that time and stop rushing things, because I did it and I learned from it. You know what I mean? I ain't never been married before. Do I want to get married? Yeah, I want to get married. But I need to find a woman that I truly know before I even do that. And 9 times out of 10, we're going to probably sign a prenuptial agreement, because if things don't work out, you're not going to take everything that I accumulated. You know what I mean? If we accumulated things together, then that's 50-50. But things that I came in with and that's solely mine, there's no way on God's green earth that you're going to take that from me. If something was to happen, which I pray to God that would never happen. You don't want to get married to divorce or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying, though. You know? So that's, what I want to talk about. I hope you're liking the video so far. But do you really want to have a baby in 2025? Oh, I just started something. You out clubbing, you meet she super fine. I'm talking about body banging. Bow. You get the opportunity to hang out with her. One thing leads to another. And boom, she's pregnant. You didn't get you don't even really, you forgot her name. You forgot her name. But y'all was just having fun. Something happened. She happened to get pregnant. And you didn't take the 3 to 5 years to get to know her. 9 times out of 10, bro. You looking at me? Are you listening to me? 9 times out of 10, bro. She's going to put you on child support. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to destroy your life. So take heed to what I'm saying. Not all the females like that, but 90%, a majority of them. Yeah, you gonna feel that. But I don't want you to feel it. So listen to what my mama told me, and I'm giving you the game. That's why the channel's called Gang Recognized Gang in a Real Way. Because I'm going to spit it to you. I'm not doing no reaction videos. I said, should I do a reaction video? I'm not doing no reaction video. I'm going to speak to you directly from the heart and give it to you raw and uncut. The Northern California way. Gang Recognized Gang in a real way. But back to the conversation. $2025, do you want to have a baby with somebody that you haven't vetted for at least 3 to 5 years? Take the time, man and woman, whoever listening, just take the game and soak it up and let it resonate in your head. Because it's cold out here. It's super cold out here, and don't get your feelings hurt and crash out and make bad decisions and stuff like that, man. Make sure if you laying down with her, for the men, make sure if you laying down with her and you gonna conceive with her, make sure you at least gave her 3 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You need to hold back on that, man. If you can't hold back, use protection, brother. You should have been doing that in the first place, to be real with you. To be honest with you, because I know somebody probably saying like, shit, he laying down with her. Why he didn't use protection? I gotta say that, or else I'll be wrong. But what else could I think about that I need to share with y'all as far as concerning to that topic? Yeah, that child support is a big issue, and if you ain't vetted that woman, 9 times out of 10, you do something she don't like, she gonna put you on child support. They gonna garnish your paycheck, take your passport. You can't go out the country, bro. You gotta go on cruise ships. If you wanna go out the country, you gotta go on cruise ships. You can't catch a direct flight to a country. You can't go to Dominican Republic. You can't go to Australia. Okay? You can't go to Africa. You're stuck in the United States because the females. She took the house, the dog, and the kitty. Let that resonate. She took the house, the dog, and the kitty. It's over for you. If you don't make the wise decision, a smart decision on who you choose to pick and have a life mate with. Who you choose to lay down and have a baby with. Because the favor is not for you, it's for her. And believe that. Nationwide. Every 50 states. It's a incentive the states get for collecting the child support, and they get refund. I don't know how it really go. You need to look into it. I forget. I'm not going to get into it. But if you do your research, each state is incentivized, and they get a bonus for enforcing it on you and collecting the money. I don't know how it go, but you need to look it up. It's cold, bro. Whoever came up with that child support order and that law, I mean, that's the coldest thing on earth right now. You need to Google how many people in the United States is on child support and what state has the most child support cases and what state receives the most revenue in child support arrears and child support payments. It's gonna blow your mind, bro. Do you really want to have a baby in 2025? Because she gonna take the house, the dog, and the cat. And you gonna be left stranded on the street. She gonna be with the next dude. You know what they gonna be doing. Cause I don't want to get explicit. I wish I could. To really hurt your feelings, to get you to wake up. Like I said, I ain't never been married before. Do I want to get married? Yes, but it's going to take a phenomenal and hell of a woman. And I'm going to do my best as a man to respect that woman and do for her. Absolutely. But I haven't found that one yet. But like I said, just make sure, bro, you take at least 3 to 5 years. This is what my mother taught me. At least it takes 3 to 5 years to really get to know somebody. You know? Let me see if I can think about something else that I want to talk about concerning this issue. I talk about the repercussions as far as the people, oh my God, the people coming into your life and destroying it and what they do. Oh, and let me talk about this too before I go. The driver's license thing. It's an automated system. So when you're inside of the child support system, it's an automated system. Even if you off by a couple of cents, I mean like a penny, bro, the system will automatically suspend it. There ain't nobody pushing the button. It's an automated system, bro, that suspends your license randomly. And then when you apply to jobs, they ask you, have you ever had your license suspended? And 9 times out of 10, you got lies, don't know. But child support will, if you don't take the time, the 3 to 5 years, bro, I can really say and look in this camera and tell you, it's over for you. Oh, it's over. I can almost guarantee it, bro. So I hope this puts some fear in you. Because I'm going to be talking about a lot of real issues. So whatever issue come on my mind, I jot it down. I say, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. If you like this video, you know what to do. This channel is called Gang Recognized Gang. Coming straight out of Northern California. You know what I mean? I ain't perfect, but I learned something, you know, along the way. And I'm going to give the game to you. So that's why I call the channel Gang Recognized Gang. If you like the video, you know what to do. Once again, I'm Vic, and I see you next Sunday. Until then, keep your game tight. Keep your head up. Never stop. You can take a break, but whatever you doing, bro, listen to me. Listen to me. Whatever you doing, don't stop. You can take a break, but don't stop. Keep your head up. At least try to pick the right female. Get your money. Take care of your family. Respect your woman. And ride candy paint with the top down. You'll let them know who you is when you ride through. Hit the corner on them and throw the peace sign up like this. But once again, it's your boy. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like I said, I'm gonna get with you on Sunday. Or I might come back a little earlier if I got some time. I work Monday through Friday, 2 to 10. So if I do make a video, it's gonna be late night. But I love y'all. I wish the best for you and your family. I'm Young Vic, and I'm out of here.